Whew. That's a mess. A real mess. But it's my mess. And I still love it. Why not make a garden tour? It'd be a good time for that, right? As you can see, my mess and my bigger mess back there. All right, so I purchased some chamomile and they were on sale, so I just planted them there, and whatever happens, happens. So this one here is surviving. This one here literally died. There is still some green. I'm gonna leave it there. Who knows? Maybe next year they'll grow back. This here is my second strawberry bed. I have goji berry that Annie from Back to Basics Homestead gave me at the conference in Ontario. As you can see, it's not doing so well, but I'm leaving it there anyway. Right here I have parsley. It's been like this all summer long. I have this year some more strawberries. This year I think it's a Echinacea plant, if I remember correctly. This looked like a cabbage, but I don't know if it's gonna grow here or not. This is weeds, and this is chamomile plant that I started from the Canadian Tire little bucket there. You know, these ones. And look at it go. I mean, it's doing amazing. So I'm gonna come eventually, soon, grab these little yellow tip and make some tea. I have some more strawberries here. And these are the ones from Dollar Store. Remember? These ones, I have 3 more there that I didn't bother planting yet because I'm not sure where to plant them, and they're probably gonna die in there, but whatever, I have enough here. But these 4 plants here are strawberries from the Dollar Store. Some weeds took over. This is supposed to be my chives. And this is comfrey. The comfrey I bought at the conference. It's doing great. Now it's probably gonna take over this. It's not a big deal. I don't eat much chives anyway. My rhubarb here, this is the one I bought from the roots at Canadian Tire. Look at it grow. I mean, it's amazing. Lavender's here. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I'm gonna show you what I have. You're gonna laugh at me for a few things, but you're gonna be like, wow, this is doing great on another couple of things. I always plant a pepper plant at the edge there because, well, for no reason, I never know where to put them. So this year, this is my radish patch. As you can see, they're growing tall, but the bulb is not growing that well. I never know what to do. That seemed to be my issue every second year for some reason. I don't know if it's because it got too warm too quickly. But anyway, I'll let them grow and eat the pods, but I'm gonna have to spray them because there's a bunch of bugs on them. I have zucchinis, squash, and pumpkins all over the garden on the edges. And that's a trick I learned from Walter Stead. The goal is to stop the weeds, basically, from growing. Here I have some green lettuce, and some weeds, and some red lettuce, and some more weeds. I think this year is rutabaga. My onions here, some of them are doing better than others. I mean, this one here is pretty big. And of course, my squash zucchinis. And some more weeds again. And here I got my peas. They are finally starting to pop up here and there. Some more weeds. Some are almost ready. And got peas for the whole rest of the aisle here. And once again, weeds. I don't know what this is, but it's been taking over my garden for a while now. This aisle here is my tomatoes and my peppers. Now, some are not doing good, like this one, but it's still producing a little bit. This plant there is doing better, but not producing at all. Looks like cabbage. Did I plant some cabbage here? Maybe. Maybe when I thought nothing was gonna grow. I also planted carrots here and there. These are weeds. As you can see, I got some carrots growing. Got some peppers here and there. Tomatoes, they're gonna produce a lot of tomatoes. And I got some more carrots, peppers, tiny tomatoes, more carrots. This aisle here is doing okay, I guess. The peppers, these ones are doing a little bit better. Now I don't know what kind of pepper this one is. I just hope they have time to grow, that's all. Carrots, peppers, tomatoes, more peppers, more tomatoes, a lot more tomatoes, tomatoes. I got carrots growing here in the middle of tomatoes. I got these pepper here. Some people think they look like jalapeno, but I didn't plant any jalapeno, so I don't know. More tomatoes. I got basil down there somewhere. Well, you can see it there. I got some onions somewhere in there as well. There's one there. And more zucchinis and squash and whatever. This aisle here is a mess. I think this is a cucumber. The weeds took over so fast. The cucumbers are not growing. There's another one there. These weeds, like I don't know what these are, but they are growing so fast. Now, these are potatoes that popped out from last year. I didn't plant anything here. But I figured, whatever, I'll let them grow. I got some more cucumbers here. Well, the plants, not cucumbers, they're not growing. And as you can see, it's overgrown by weeds. I have a couple of cucumber plants here. A couple that are not doing so well, a couple are doing a little bit better. And see, more potato plants. This is either cabbage, bok choy, or I don't know, it could be sugar beets. I don't even know. It's not even growing. It looks healthy, but it's not doing anything except for growing like this. But this is my carrot aisle. The carrots are doing better. Maybe not on this side here, but it's crazy. Look over here. That's huge. They are doing so well. I'm gonna have a few pounds of carrots here for sure. But once again, the weeds are crazy. And I mean, I spend about 30 minutes a day handling the weeds, but it's still not enough. Here is an aisle where I had beans all over the place. I had to come and weed this one, but I had some purple beans or burgundy beans or whatever they are. This is a yellow bean that I transplanted from inside. Some more purple. I might get a few beans here soon. I got the flowers, and usually when you get the flowers, you get the beans not too long after. But look at the weeds. I mean, it's insane. Like, a couple of beans here and there, but here it's mostly weeds. Couple of beans here, couple of beans there. Okay, so that's all right, climbing bean. I have some volunteer tomato plants growing here. I didn't plant these. There's a couple here and there. Whatever, I don't mind. I'm not gonna remove them. If there's one tomato per plant, so be it. If not, meh, what are you gonna do? Some beets, they're not doing so bad. But the potatoes, potatoes. I think I saw one potato bug the other day, killed it. And I think I saw another one today. I tried to squish it, but it flew away. But the potatoes are doing awesome. My strawberry bed, this is the main one. I harvested maybe 5 pounds of strawberries in there. There's still a couple here and there. You can see there's one back there, but I'm not gonna do much about one strawberry. Here I had spinach in the holes, but as you can see, they went into seeds almost right away. But I have some tomatoes. Tomatoes are doing good. So I have more containers here. This is cabbage in the middle. That's the only one that came out of those 9 holes. I have some cherry tomatoes there, but this one is doing good. Okay, this is a mess also, but it looks like I will get some grapes. I don't know how many. I'm hoping I get a lot. I don't know what to do anymore. I am to the point where it seems that no matter what I try, it's not growing. Because I had some here. Some cuttings are supposed to be able to grow right from the branch. You're supposed to be able to root them right in the soil. I have another grape plant here. I'm hoping that it's gonna climb. That's why this was there, but it doesn't want to climb. But anyway, these were kiwis. And for some reason, as soon as I transplanted this one, it died. So I figured I was gonna wait for this one to see what was gonna happen. It died. If I come here, got some more weeds, of course, but I got some ascaps here. I tried to remove a little bit of weeds around them. It wasn't enough to make them produce, but still, they're still alive. On the other side, I have some blueberries in this mess. I have to get that fixed because nothing's gonna grow in there. I have this one plant here that I have some beautiful blueberries. I have to come pick them up before it's too late. And in my small greenhouse, I actually removed the old kale that was here. And this is a mess, but that's a beautiful mess. That's the kind of mess I like to have. I got some pepper plants. I got some cucumber melons somewhere underneath all those plants. I keep harvesting tomatoes. I harvested 2 yesterday, 1 today. It's not much, but for me, that's the most tomato I've had in a year. So now I have to come. I don't want to step on anything. There's an old pepper plant there. I have to come and try to fix that, bring the branches up. But as soon as I touch a branch, it seems like it's cracking and breaking. So I might just leave it there and hope for the best. As you can see, there's a lot of flowers. There's going to be a lot of tomatoes. They're everywhere. These are raspberries, but they're usually not ready before the middle of August. So they're not like the wild ones we have here. The wild ones are usually ready by this time. But as you can see, they're pretty healthy. I just have to clean it up a little bit on the edges, and I have to remove all those old trees back there. This is rhubarb. The leaves were eaten by I don't know what, but the plant was still good because I harvested some rhubarb on that plant. This apple tree there is not doing good, but it's not doing so bad either. It's starting to take off slowly. I'll have to come and weed around it a little bit. the apples. There's something eating them. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have a lot of apples. Hopefully half of them are gonna be fine, but as you can see, I don't know what's causing this. Is that something eating them, or is that an illness of some sort? Apple tree, nothing growing it yet. Plum trees, nothing yet. Nothing yet on this one. I had to trim it a little bit because there was some illness on it, some black spot, spores, whatever it is. Cherries, I had a couple. I see there are still some flowers. I don't know if I'm gonna get more cherries. Apple tree didn't produce. Gooseberries here, they produce very well. We picked them up, almost half a pound on that bush alone. And I have another one here. I think I should cut some branches on this one. This one was laying on the ground, and I put some clip like this to try to fix it. As you can see, was broken at the base here. I just put some clips to make it straight, hoping it would grow, but it killed it instead. But I'm not gonna get any berries on the first year on those branches, and it'd be a perfect time in the fall to try to grow some more, grow some roots on them. I got some rooting hormones, and yeah, these are almost ready. This one is starting to become red a little bit. All right, last but not least, this is where my barn was. So I have some squash or pumpkins there. I'm guessing they're pumpkins, but then again, this is starting to grow. It's not the same color as another one that I saw back there, right there. So I don't know if that means anything or not. I got some more squash there. These here are my sweet potatoes. They are not growing in height, and apparently there's a bunch of ants around them, but they're doing good. So these are Lucas beans, long yard beans. Only 2 of them came out. We've been struggling with beans all year long here. These are Miley's. Something bush beans, I would have to check, but they're doing pretty good. These are cabbage, if I'm not mistaken. They look like cabbage. Some more tomatoes. I had some extra tomato plants laying around. I decided to plant them here. They're not doing so bad. These are the celeries that I got from, I know that Dave Knight gave me some. And then I have some more. Was it Pat? No, not Patrick. Annie. I think it was Annie, maybe. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever grown celery, so I don't know if it's normal that it looks like this. The stem are not big and strong, but the plants are healthy. Got some more wild chamomile here, pineapple weeds. Here I just threw together a few cucumber melons and my corn. Oh, I haven't seen my corn in about 2 weeks, and it's starting. These are my sunflowers. I harvested a couple for sprouts, but I didn't have time to harvest them all. What I do is I simply trim them once in a while, give it to the rabbits. Here I got some chocolate mint. I have some onions that stayed there from last year, right there. They are not that healthy, but regardless, they're growing. I'm gonna eat them. I don't mind. My mints. It smells so good. I love it. When it's windy, you just come out here. It smells good. I got lemon balm there as well. The other day I made a video about how you could save money on the long run. I was talking about, fruit, trees, fruit bushes, how you could go and get like $5 blueberry bush and get at least $5 worth of fruits on it. And now I found an incredible deal that I couldn't let go. Local nursery had pepper and tomato plants. Well, basically all plants were on sale for $1. So they had tomatoes, they had peppers, they had mints. I didn't even check what I have. All I know is I have to go and transplant it. But look at this. The mints are pretty cool. They're doing well. I got a couple of different kind of peppers. As you can see, some of them are doing great. So if I was to eat it like this right now, it's like $1 for every pepper. That's what they sell at the store right now. Plus, look at the tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing great as well. They are not red yet, but they're growing and they're doing pretty good. So I got two choices. I can either leave them in the small pots and hope for the best, or transplant them and still hope for the best. And I was wondering what these were. And looks like I have an earwig in there. So nice of them to give me earwigs. I sent my sister-in-law to get them, and I said just surprise me with the extra $5. So she got me this. So that's pretty cool. First time ever seeing these on my property. I know nothing about them. Ground cherries. Alright, hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna have a lot of work because these need to be planted. If not today, tomorrow morning, and I'm working in the morning, so it's not gonna happen tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have to do them tonight. I'm intending to put my mints in there so that if they take over, very best. I won't have to worry about that. Alright, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't hesitate to share, like, subscribe if it's not already done. I will see you next time, and hopefully I'll have some more follow-ups for you guys. Thanks, bye.